It's time to let the good times roll. KTBS 3 and KPXJ present the 2025 Crew of Harambee Parade. Brought to you by M Group Environmental, Live Casino and Hotel Louisiana, and Shreveport Area McDonald's.
And hello, everybody. Happy Monday to you. I'm Patrick Dennis. Happy Mardi Gras. Time to let the good times roll. And it is turning out to be a beautiful day. A little chilly, but joining me right now actually happens to be coming from downtown Shreveport is Brenda Teal. And that is where the Crew of Harambee is getting ready to roll. Brenda, you joining us there live? You able to hear me? What's going on? Okay.
I missed what? I didn't hear it.
Once again, everybody, you are looking live. They're getting ready to get started. The Crew of Harambee Parade. Now, this parade, in case you saw that in the open, they are celebrating 25 years. It is their silver anniversary as they get ready to roll. I know Brenda's down there right now. It's probably a little bit loud. They're finishing getting everything ready to go for it. But as typical with the parade routes, as you're able to see there, a lot of times you end up having a lot of the local law enforcement there, sounding the sirens, making the announcement basically as they are getting ready to roll and get this parade started. Again, in case you're just joining us, it is the Crew of Harambee Parade going on. This parade by this actual crew started back in the year 2000. It started with 9 members, but just think of it now. Now they're rolling through the streets of downtown Shreveport for their annual event, an event where they go and also at the same time remembering and celebrating the life of Martin Luther King Jr. here on this part of February that we are in right now. The parade itself, Harambee, in case you're curious, is Swahili, and it means let's go and pull together. And they are getting ready for this parade to get going down there in downtown Shreveport this afternoon. In case you are down there, in case you're within a short walking distance of it and you want to go check it out, well, as it does get ready, it's going to be rolling through those streets there of downtown Shreveport for you, and it's starting at the corner of Milan and Common Streets, and it's slowly getting underway right now. Law enforcement there in the front. Obviously, you have the Shreveport Fire Department back right behind it there as well. Beautiful day down there in downtown Shreveport. Temperatures in the upper 40s, close to about 50 degrees. Really, it's ideal weather for a parade. A little cool, you grab a jacket, but then out there with all the moving around and grabbing of the beads and all, for sure, you are going to go and end up heating up. In case you are curious, again, I know we're going to repeat this several times for you today. Again, it's starting at Milam and Common Streets. It's going to extend west to Hope Street. The parade's going to move east on Milam and then take a left on Edwards. So if you're in that vicinity, you may still have time to get down there. Maybe walk on down, depends upon what they did for any blocking off any streets. It's then from Edwards, is going to turn onto Texas through downtown Shreveport, travel around the First Methodist Church, and end up at Douglas and Milam Streets. So again, this shows you a little bit of a vantage point there in downtown Shreveport. As it gets ready to pull on through, your KTBS crew is down there. Again, as we always tell you, we are your Mardi Gras station there for you. But the Crew of Harambee is there rolling on through. And for it, I'll just go over a little bit more information for you as well. Like I said, we'll be repeating some of these things as we go along. You're going to eventually end up seeing, and I'm sure Brenda was going to be pointing out to us as well when the Grand Marshal rolls through. It actually has to be David Aubrey, a very familiar name, especially in Homer, Louisiana. He also, too, was recently appointed AT&T's Louisiana president. And I'm sure the crew's honored to go and say they have corporate sponsors. That does include AT&T, Swepco, and Yoakum Toyota as well. The parade is rolling on along here a little bit more so as you're able to see the Shreveport Fire Department there for you. And the Shreveport Fire Department is a very common sight along our parade routes that we see in all of our Mardi Gras parades that you're able to notice going on through the streets. But it's always nice to see them be part of these parades and going and, actively showing, their involvement there in the community also for us. But again, the Shreveport Fire Department, one of the first groups there, rolling on through the streets there of downtown Shreveport there for you, as you see the Shreveport Fire Department. And then obviously as they roll on through, we're going to start to see some of the more, entries into it. I believe a few moments ago, Brenda was actually talking to the individuals that you're going to see sort of starting the whole thing up. And if I'm not mistaken, there's going to be a lot of themes there for you, but one of the things they have up there, you're seeing their balloons eventually, I believe the word spelled out there as unity. And we'll be seeing them coming up in just a moment behind one of the more so, I guess we say, tactical vehicles that you see there moving on along. And there it comes right there. I believe that's what it spelled out a few moments ago. Now that they're walking, it's a little bit tougher for me to differentiate. But again, it's nice to see everybody out there today. A beautiful day there in downtown Shreveport that we happen to be seeing for a parade. I think I was right in spelling out unity. And I want to also say, I believe I heard them make mention of one of the local high schools there. It was Huntington High School. And you see that 25 there that you're seeing? That again symbolizes 25 years of this crew. We got some amazing crews in our area. They all do tremendous work in our community also. I believe earlier on today we had the crew was awarding scholarships, and that's one of the other pretty cool things. 6 scholarships awarded at Hopes and Dreams Breakfast, which I believe took place this morning. More than $68,000 so far. So this is much more than just about a party there on the streets. This is about community involvement that they have going on there for you. And that's a big important things of all of our crews as well. Okay, so there you see him right there, everyone. That's the gentleman right there for you, our Grand Marshal, David Aubrey. And David Aubrey, like I made mention of, recently appointed to AT&T's Louisiana president there. And he is out there. He's not in the vehicle. He's walking around. He's having fun, throwing out some, different things out there to, I was about to say the kiddos, but I mean, we got kids, adults, but adults that act like kids today. And I don't blame them as well on a day like this with the crew of Harambee Parade. But again, that happens to be our Grand Marshal, and that's who you saw just a moment ago was David Aubrey there. And if you heard earlier on, he had been elected also as the mayor of Homer, Louisiana, which is also pretty cool. But we're going to continue to roll. I believe we have ourselves as well the place to be with Brenda T today. Brenda Till herself. Brenda, you're down there firsthand. Tell me what you see and what's going on, my friend.
Right now, AT&T is represented. They're passing by us. Of course, they're the sponsor for this year's Crew of Harambee MLK Day Parade. But check out what's behind me right here. We've got a band coming through. This looks like it's the Southern Marching Band. They're getting ready to do their thing. They've got the dancers right behind. We're going to sit tight right here as the band cues up and gets ready to delight this crowd with their music. Southern band just known all over for their expertise in music and in performance. You can see the horns followed by the percussions in the back. Here we go. Let's take a listen. This is Southwood Marching Band right now. Southwood Marching Band. Let's go. With the flag throwers and everything. And behind that, we've got bubbles coming out of a truck headed our way. But let's take you to the crowd. How are you enjoying yourself so far?
I like it. It's so fun.
Yeah, what's your name?
Kaya.
Kaya Thompson. Is this your first parade with the Crew of Harambee?
I think so.
Yeah. What about you?
I love parades with my family. Hello.
Okay, all right. So we've got some parade revelers here. We've got the Mystic Crew of Imani right here, delighting the crowd as well, throwing some bubbles, bringing that whole energy to downtown Shreveport. All right, we've got some beads being thrown. All right. Actually, I ended up catching one. Here we go. Here we go. Again, that's the crew of Imani. Let's go find someone else in the crowd here. Hey, are you having fun?
Yes.
Yep. Oh, look at all the candy you've gotten in here. What's the favorite part for you in being out here at the parade?
My favorite part is seeing my cousin being in the band.
Your cousin's in the band? Which band?
She the one that just passed. Like she's like in the baton.
South High School. All right. And we've got a Norris Baker right here. Oh, we're missing out on candy. We're missing out on candy. Throw me some candy. So lots of fun out here. We also have a little cheerleading group coming up as well. So lots of fun for the 25th annual parade. Crew of Harambee doing it up right. We're going to check back in with you in a little while because we've got many more bands to share with you this afternoon. And we want to hear from some more folks right here in the crowd. Patrick, I know that you're always in the place to be, but I think I've got the better hand today. This is the place to be right now in Shreveport. Back to you in the studio.
Indeed, indeed there, Brenda. A great day for a parade downtown Shreveport. Our coverage celebrating 25 years. The Crew of Harambee continues right after the break. Welcome back once again, everybody. Celebrating 25 years, the Crew of Harambee Parade rolling through the streets of downtown Shreveport. And that's where we're going once again live for you, where we find our very own Brenda Till to bring us up to date on all the parade fun. Brenda.
All right, they're throwing beads here. Oh, I missed it. Throw another. Oh, I just can't seem to catch the beads or the candy that they're throwing out. Here we go. So much fun. The crowd is totally into it. We've seen star steppers go through. We saw a few drummers as well. So let's go over here and see how everyone is enjoying it. How is good? Yes. Is this your first time to come out? No. How many times have you come out?
I've been here every time they have parade.
There we go. And the weather couldn't be more perfect for it. I see you've got a little, she doesn't even want to talk to me. She's got all the beads. Will you talk to me with all the beads? Can I have one at least? Isn't she so sweet? She shared her beads with me. Is that the most fun? Do you like catching the beads or the candy the most?
Candy.
You like the candy?
Yes.
All right. Well, here, I caught this. There's for you. All right. So we're having a good time. Let's see who this is coming through right now. Madeline, if you'll just turn over here toward the middle of the street. This looks like it's the 57th Student Government Association for Southern University. What's going on? They've got their king and queen represented on the float as well. You'll see that coming up in a wider shot in just a little while. But I do want to turn the camera around one more time because coming through just on the other side of my camera operator's shoulder, you see it right there, Susla's band. A little bit earlier, we saw the band being staged for Booker T. Washington was there. Huntington High School, of course, was there as well. They've got the Dare car right now coming through. And so, yeah, police are here, fire's here. Everyone, it feels like, is here. But you know what? It just feels like community. And you couldn't pick a better day for it. But what the Crew of Harambee does, in fact, they started this morning with a scholarship breakfast. They give out some $68,000 in scholarships this year. And so it's not just about all the fun that you see. They do a lot of work in the community behind the scenes. In fact, I caught up with them a couple of weeks ago as they were donating products to a homeless shelter here in the area. So yeah, you see this, and then they have the ball on March 1st, but there is a lot of work that happens behind the scenes that you may not always see. Let's turn the camera a little bit now here. This is Pine Grove Elementary Quest Sorority. They've got the words kindness written across their shirt. But Madeline, just walk this way a little bit here so you can kind of get a feel for the crowd and feel their excitement and their Mardi Gras. Feel their excitement here. Oh my gosh, how beautiful is she? Oh, tell us her name. What's your name?
My name's Honesty Stringer.
And you are just beautiful. You having a good time?
Yes.
All right, come this way, Matt. Let's see who else. Oh, there's my girl. Hey, you! She is having a good time out here. All right. So, again, we are live. You can have that. Yes, someone gave it to me. I'm going to gift it to you also. All right. And how about these two? Yay! Don't you just love this? And so we're having a great time, obviously, and as I mentioned, the community, when you get a hug like this. All right, I've got folks on the other side of the street. They're saying, we want to see us on TV, so let's go that way, Maddie. Okay, give us a wave over there. There we go. Hey! Mardi Gras, Crew of Harambee right here. Coming through right now is Black Ice, a dance team from Shreveport. And maybe we'll even get a little dance from them while we're here live. Let's just see. Uh-oh, if you'll turn around. Oh, there we go. You see that sweet face. There's dancing happening here in the streets. We're on Milam. This goes down Milam. It makes a U-turn and goes back up Texas Street on the other side. We've been going for about, I think about 15 minutes now. And behind here, we've got, looks like the men of the Omegas, the Omega Lamplighters. We've got beads. We've got beads. And we will be right back.
Okay, thank you so much there, Brenda. Once again, everybody, you are watching our coverage of the Crew of Harambee going through the downtown Shreveport area. If you're close by, you still might have a little bit of time to get on out there. But you know what? We're going to keep it right here for you as well, bringing you live coverage. More of it coming up right after this break. Welcome back, everybody. Once again, going live for you right now as you were looking out there at the Crew of Harambee Parade. Well, ironically enough, you're seeing one of the floats from the Crew of Sobek. I get the privilege of rolling with them each year. It's a great group, but it just shows you again how all these crews, not just about their own crew, they are about the community and doing things together with each other. Both of these crews have a long history in our area, which is super cool to go and end up seeing them all come together there for you. But once again, nice day to be downtown. I believe we're probably looking at the Sport City Corvette Club. They are a club that is rolling through this parade. Beautiful cars, and of course, they happen to be a crowd favorite. I always love seeing them out there as well. I guess some of them, it might be saying, you know what, not going to put the top down. It's a little bit cool outside. It is. It's in around 50 degrees, but otherwise it is a beautiful sunny day for an amazing parade going through downtown Shreveport. And if you've looked through the years of parades, they always seem to be beautiful when they roll through the old streets there through downtown between, a lot of the old historic buildings. But again, you are looking at the Sport City Corvette Club. They are part of the Harambee Parade. And you see a lot of these car clubs a part of so many of our parades, just because folks like seeing these cars because they're so beautiful. A lot of times you can see some that are old, some are new, but they are always, in this case, they're not going fast. They can go fast, but in this case here, rolling slow so you can see them going through the streets there as well. And in case you didn't know this also with Harambee, which is also pretty neat, in case you're lucky enough to have been out there before, you always look out for those masks that they make. They make their own mask and they will throw them out at the parades. And if you get lucky enough to catch one of those, that is something that is pretty cool for you to go and end up seeing. But again, you're watching to see this Corvette Club go on through. Check that one out there. Nice doors. It almost looks like it's a transformer getting ready to transform and be a robot in disguise. But again, nice there for you. Now, where's Brenda at for us? Well, we know she's at the parade route, but let's see where she's checking in right now and see what she's up to. I'm pretty sure she's trying to claim more beads or take them from the kids.
I wasn't taking the beads from the kids, Patrick. I was giving the beads that I caught away. But I could have some of yours, couldn't I? Tell me your name.
Casey.
You've got, and she's giving me a bead. Stacy, what school do you go to?
Turner.
Turner. It's exciting to be out here. Tell us your favorite part of being out here at the parade.
I will say candy.
The candy, catching the candy. I caught a little bit of candy as well. Let's see about this little girl right here too. Hey, Hey, how are you? How are you? So again, lots of people. I'm telling you, we're going to turn this camera around so you can see just how many people are here. I think this is one of the most well attended that I've seen. I mean, just stacks and stacks of people, three or four rows back, all enjoying the parade. And you can see they're looking ahead to see when the next float is coming through. There's just a little bit of a lull. Looks like what we'll see next here, Patrick, are the spiders coming through, those fun little motorcycle-ish vehicles. And so that's a lot of fun as well. So the weather is absolutely perfect. Again, the excitement absolutely here. Everyone just patiently waiting to see the next exciting float come through and also have a chance to catch one of those handmade ornaments that the crew makes as well. I heard you mention that you have to keep an eye out for the mask. I've been seeing folks inside some of the vehicles with masks on as well. But just so that you're not waiting anymore for what's happening here on Milam, let's turn the camera around. You might have another angle of it right now from up high of the vehicles coming through. So lots of fun. We still have more bands to hear from as well. And it's very obvious that, it's not just the folks who are lining the streets who are having a good time. It's the folks who are also participating in this parade. Smiles going everywhere. It certainly makes you enjoy Mardi Gras season and what is so wonderful about living in this part of the country. It certainly makes our area unique. We've got someone just dancing a jig. He's having a good time back there. Everyone is. So coming through right now is K3 Learning Centers. They've got folks walking alongside with umbrellas and throwing beads as well. So, and candy. So someone just caught something there. They've got lots of larger items going out, more than just candy going out from this float. And this young man, I'm gonna get out of the way, hoping to grab something here. There we go. Again, that's K3 coming through. Lots of participants from SPAR in the parade as well. I haven't seen, only just saw one other crew, but we will certainly see the other crews participating as well. Again, while they each have their own crew, and by the way, a crew of Harambee has 2 floats that we'll see today. This one coming through now can't quite make it out. You might be able to see it from the higher camera there. But they've got the music going. Looks like it may be the men of Alpha Phi Alpha coming through. Founded in 1906. All right. The men of Alpha Phi Alpha, always very active in the community. I've got holes in my hands, I think. Oh my gosh, you are so sweet. Here we go. We've got Jolly Ranchers. I'll save this one for you, Patrick. And so we'll have lots of candy in the studio a little bit later. So that's what's happening here. The floats will continue to go down. I don't know if you can see how far they go. Another 2 blocks or so. They'll swing a left and make their way to the opposite side. If our signal will allow me, I'll make my way to that side too, because I don't want to miss 1 second of this. And again, if you're not able to be down here, we certainly want to bring you all the action so you can begin to feel what it's like. This is Heavenly Gates Funeral Home passing through right now. But yeah, let's come down over here just a little bit, Maddie. We have these young guys. They've got their blankets set out here. All right. While we get these other vehicles through. Hey! How are you? Are you having fun at Mardi Gras?
Yes.
Yes? Is this your little sister here?
Yes.
Yes, tell me your name.
So, Sissy.
What's your name?
Sissy's Grayson.
His name is Grayson. Did you catch any? Oh, you've got lots of things in there. Can you show me some of the things that you've been able to collect so far today? She's got candy, and she has her nails done too. I want you to know. What else? Did you get this as well? Oh, she's got...
I got the light.
And she's got a light, and nerds.
And I got cup.
And he's got a cup. mom. What does it mean to you to bring the kiddos out?
It's a good time. They love being out here. Yeah.
It's nice too.
Yes.
Being no school today. And
Yeah.
Wonderful chance for the youngsters to participate in the Mardi Gras.
Yes.
Did you do this when you were younger?
Not so much. We're not from around here.
Where are you from?
We're from Ohio.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So this is brand new for you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go over here. What do you think, Dad? What? he had that look on his face. What do you think about all of these shenanigans?
It's really good for them. They love it, and we look forward to every weekend going to the different parades. So,
oh my
yeah.
goodness, we're glad you're out here. It looks like you know exactly how to do this with the blanket and everything. All right, we've got a band coming through, and it looks like the Knights, the Woodlawn Knights, are coming through. So let's listen in to the Woodlawn Knights. All right, we've got the dancers also. We also have a bus pulling up here. Let's see if I can make out who is on this bus. This is AmeriHealth, their mobile wellness bus. Let's give them a wave. Let's give them a wave. Giving a wave to the wellness bus out here. Well, I guess if you don't want to walk the route, you can always hop on the bus there, right? Okay. So we are about midway through. We are still waiting to see the crew of Harambee and their floats. Again, let's see if we can find a few more people out here to tell us what a good time they're having. Let's see who we can find, Madeline. How about right here? Hi, how are you?
Hey.
I see Grambling.
That's right.
All right, Grambling, they're participating today, right?
I'm not sure.
I think they are.
I know Southern is.
All
I
right,
heard.
Southern is.
Either one.
Okay.
I'm good with either one.
Well, tell me, did you grow up coming to the Mardi Gras parades?
I did when I was younger.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And so what's it like for you now as adults to participate in it?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yes.
You collected plenty of beads, too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to catch me some. The big ones.
All right. All right. Well, thank you so much. All right. How about you? You having a good time?
Yes, ma'am.
She's got her whistle and everything. But on the whistle. Well, how about these youngsters right here? All right. Let's check them out. They've got the moves, and they've got the boots looking like Dallas Cowboy cheerleader boots over there. Very nice, very nice. So we're having, again, just a little bit of a lull, but still lots. And there's not a single person whose eyes are not bright and big, anticipating what's next, Patrick. You listen, I can't say enough that your forecast has made this day even more special. And I'm going to do as best I can to collect you some fun little things from the Mardi Gras, but I can't make any promises, Patrick.
No promises. Okay, thank you so much there, Brenda. Great time there. Like you said, beautiful weather for our parade, celebrating 25 years of the crew down there for you of Harambee. Keep it right here, everybody. Our coverage is going to continue for you right after this break. Welcome back once again, everybody. KTBS, your Mardi Gras station, and today proud once again to bring you the crew of Harambee celebrating 25 years. You know what, every year you got a captain, you got a queen, you got a king. Well, in this case here, we have Captain Cynthia Pearson there for you on the right. We have King Damian Chapman there on the left. And in the middle, that's the place there for the queen. It is Queen Marquis Pierre. Congratulations to them and all the work they do here in our community, even beyond putting on this parade for today. Also, let's not forget who happens to be our Grand Marshal. That is David Aubrey. He's the president of AT&T Louisiana, serving as Grand Marshal. Aubrey joined AT&T in 2014 and served as Regional Director of External Affairs for North Louisiana and was promoted to Director of External Affairs for AT&T Louisiana in 2015. A Louisiana native there, Aubrey was educated in the public school system and is a graduate of Grambling State University. If there's one thing I say about parades, it all is about community. And in this case here, you know, each of our parades are a little bit different where they happen to roll. And in this case, we're talking about the crew of Harambee, and they're rolling through the streets of downtown Shreveport, where so many historical parades have taken place over the past several decades. Let's go out to Brenda Till once again to see what is going on.
You're talking about the public schools, Patrick, and we just missed the Cattle Magnet kiddos, and we're really excited about them. It was actually their math program, and we know how well our kids are doing with Cattle. There we go, in their improvement for math and in reading as well. So excited to see them participate in the parade today. Also excited to hear you talk about the King and the Queen. They were up early this morning at the scholarship breakfast. They were up late last night also at their loading party. It has been quite an exhausting week for them, and it's not over. They still have that ball happening on March the 1st. We do have another float coming behind us right now, and it's really fun because the everyone who was on the sidewalk, they're beginning to inch out more and more into the street, including me. But let's take a look here at this. Looks like it's the Ladies of Tomorrow, and this is whoa! I almost had oh, thank you. I think I'll give this back. I almost caught this. It actually dropped, and it was given to me afterwards. So here we go. Our city marshal from Shreveport. Maybe they'll give us a wave here as well. So what we just saw was Dandelion Photography here. The Community Development Corporation. I get lots and lots of community participation, but we're going to move out of the street. It is so many people all the way down the street. You think that it's just crowded here. Take a look farther down. You can see on both sides as well. Everyone just enjoying the afternoon, again, especially with this being a holiday for many people. I think a lot of the kids are out on winter break, but you have a lot of beads here, young man. How'd you get all of these beads?
They threw it to me and I picked them up.
You must be pretty good at catching things. I haven't been able to catch one.
I got more beads.
You've got more beads? You think you've got more beads than your brother?
Hey, the rest of my beads in the bag.
The rest of his beads are in the bag, he says. Right behind me is another vehicle for AT&T. But as you can see, we've got a bit of time to just talk to a few more people in the crowd. If you'll come with me here, let's see who we can find. Let's make our way all the way over here and see. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm good. You're enjoying the parade today?
I help and yes.
Do you represent any organization? What brings you out today?
Let's go, HHS.
HHS.
Huntington Raiders.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. They started us off today.
Yes, they did.
All right, we're looking forward to hearing more from them as well. All right, what about you? What brings you out?
Oh, just the weather and the celebration of Black history and our culture and unity. It's a wonderful day, and hats off to Channel 3.
Oh, Thank you very much. It was nice to see the parade starting off with the words unity right from the beginning.
Right, from the beginning. That's what we need today,
Absolutely.
unity.
Tell me your name.
Noel Haynes, Reverend Noel Haynes.
Oh, Reverend, thank you so much for coming out and that great smile of yours there.
Thank you. Thank you for doing what you do.
Oh, we love it. We're all about the community. Okay, so we've got some more folks coming down, and let's just take a peek over here with me, if you will, and see what we can catch a glimpse of. Oh, we've got time. We've got time to talk to a few more people. So let's see who we can find. Let's do it. Thank you for the candy. Can we cross over? Do you think? Let's cross over. We're crossing over. We're breaking boundaries here. Oh my God. Okay, we've got famous people out here. Patrick, back to you as we find a few more people out here having a good time at the Crew of Harambee Parade. Patrick?
Okay. Thank you so much there, Brenda. We're going to be joining her once again, everyone. But our coverage does continue for a Crew of Harambee. A lot more ahead right after this break. Okay, welcome back once again, everybody. 25 years of the Crew of Harambee for you, and that is where we're going live right now, where we find our own Brenda Teal. Brenda, what is going on? I think another band's back there marching behind, and some folks are also doing a little dancing behind you as well.
They are. I think I'm trying to join in with them too. These are the folks from Captain Shrimp. As I mentioned earlier, they're out on winter break and they're having a good time.
A great time.
Favorite part so far?
The music. The bands are really eating. I'm ready to see Southern, y'all. I've been waiting for Southern.
All right. I'm ready to see Southern here. I love that. All right. And we've got a huge float coming over here to my left. The Crew of Atlas representing. They've got their king on the float and their crew. I did find out that there's a woman here from California. Are you from California?
No, ma'am.
Someone's over here is from California. Oh, over here. I understand you're here from California.
I am, yes.
Is this your first time going to a Mardi Gras parade?
I think so, yes.
Yes? How are you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it immensely, yes. Very nice, fun. All the music, all the colors of beads, of course. Yeah.
Is it all that you thought it would be after seeing some on television?
It is, and more, yes.
Well, we certainly have a great day for it. Thanks for coming out and supporting the crew.
Thank you so much. I'm having a great time.
Oh, good. We're also having a good time. There's another little girl up here saying, I want to be on TV. Tell me your name.
I'm Bailey.
Bailey, are you having fun?
Yeah.
What's been your favorite thing so far?
The band.
The bands. I think me too. Did you dance with the bands when they came through?
Yeah.
I'm going to dance next time as well, Bailey. What grade are you in? Second grade. All right. Thank you, Bailey. Look at all of these beads. Oh my goodness. Absolutely adorable. Okay, let's take our attention back to some of the cars and the floats that are coming through. Lots of folks out here. I don't want to go too far from our bays. But I'm right here in the middle of it all. In fact, again, as I mentioned, stacks and stacks, rows and rows of people lining the streets here. I can't even begin to estimate the number of people. We've got Yoakum Toyota coming through. We've seen some of the schools come through. I saw an ABC Learning Center come through as well. And here is Let's Let the Good Times Roll. Laissez Bon Temps Roulette. There we go. So, again, the 25th annual for the Crew of Harambee. And you know, with these crews, they start off as another and they break off into their own. So it's really exciting to see how the Crew of Harambee has grown through the years. In fact, I've got a little note here, if I can find it really fast, to tell you what the meaning is of Harambee. Let's see if I can find that very quickly for you. It is Swahili for let's pull together. Again, Harambee meaning Swahili for let's pull together. And again, the parade starts started with just those words, unity, and you heard someone else talk about it as well, us pulling together. So here we are. Let me step out of the way so you can see the men coming through. This is Sigma. There's Betas and Sigmas talking about let's pull together all on one float. Again, you've seen crews from other areas here representing pulling together. So the next time you hear the words Crew of Harambee, you'll understand what it's all about. Again, we talked about how they work together so much in the community and behind the scenes. I did see the king and the queen this morning, and they had this look on their face like, whoa, but love that, love that. I asked them if they were exhausted, and they said yes, but it's all for a good cause. And so I love the spirit of our king and queen for the Crew of Harambee this year. All right, so let's talk to you again. So tell us some of the fun things you've been able to catch today.
Well, really just mostly candy and some cups. We got some cups.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh, I got some candy and
We got 2 different cups.
yeah.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Catching the candy is still fun.
Yeah, we're like 17 and 18, so it is still fun.
Well, for me too. I won't tell you my age, though. And it is still fun. Same for Madeline. All right, we've got another crew. Actually, it's not a crew. A couple of cars coming through right now. But again, I just really, it's the people. Really. I can't talk to enough people out here today to really help represent what this is all about. And not just this Mardi Gras parade, but all of them. So having a good time. So many people crowding into vehicles. I even saw one vehicle. They had a little puppy in the front seat, and I think everyone was just as excited to see that puppy. But we've got a queen here. Let's take a look. This is the vibe. It's the vibe right here on Milam in downtown Shreveport. All right, the squeals you just heard were for something large that was tossed out. Everyone went running for it. Do you want to tell us your name?
Aaliyah.
Are you still having a good time?
Yeah.
Yes, she's still having a good time. All right, let's step back here a little bit. We've got a little music coming through now.
This train gon' keep on rolling. Oh yeah, this thing called life gon' keep on going.
Oh, check out this spider. Check out the wheels on this. So Patrick, lots going on here. You want to tell us a little bit more about some of the floats and the crews that we've seen? We're going to take a moment to change batteries really quickly on this end as you share with us a little bit more about what makes this Mardi Gras parade with the Crew of Harambee so amazing. Patrick?
Okay, Brenda, we're going to continue to look there live for you right now. Crew of Harambee Parade does continue taking a look at things over the downtown Shreveport area there for you. And I believe we'll probably be able to go back out there also in just a moment as we're taking a look at some of our live drone footage for you showing it. And I want to say, I believe what you're going to be looking at there in the distance happens to be the ever so popular Brookshire's shopping cart there making its way down the street. It has become one of those fixtures that we see in a lot of our area parades, you know, you see a lot of strange things. Well, this is obviously one of them. It's a big old grocery cart, and for some of you probably need that when you go grocery shopping. Brookshire and Super One Grocery bring their super-sized shopping cart to the parade again. They say it can hold up to, now listen up to this here, it can hold up to 1,000 bags of groceries. Brookshire's and Super One are big supporters of many of our local events and community service organizations, and this gives them an opportunity to get in our fun, to get in on the fun of the Mardi Gras celebrations that go on here. And again, that is what you're seeing there going down the streets of downtown Shreveport there for you. Again, this is the Crew of Harambee Parade celebrating 25 years. That is, I guess you say, that silver anniversary for them as they are out there, you know, again, helping to bring the fun there for us in downtown Shreveport. That happens to be Ridgewood Middle School. They're not playing right now. It appears to be maybe a little bit here and there, but they are participating in this year's parade on a beautiful day there and having a chance to march. You hear a little bit of the sounds there in the background as they march on through as well. A lot of great organizations, area bands participating with it. We have seen a variety of different bands. I know there was one a little earlier we missed a little bit. Actually came down, I believe, all the way from Little Rock, Arkansas, which is pretty neat there to see them participating in our parade this year for the Crew of Harambee Parade. Don't forget, after the parade is over with, there's going to be a band showcase at Municipal Auditorium. A band showcase at Municipal Auditorium after this parade is over with. You saw a lot of amazing bands in there, so you might have time to still get down there if you want to go and check that out for yourself. I believe that could be the Blazing Barbies maybe coming on down that you're able to see there from our drone footage for you, putting on their performance for so many folks that are out there. You know, different places, it might be one row on the side of the street watching this parade, but in other places it's 5, 6 rows deep. And you saw there too, it's so neat to see folks coming to this parade, experiencing it. They may not have been originally from here. They might be visiting here. Who knows why they're here, but they said, you know, we're going to take today on a beautiful Monday to go out to the Crew of Harambee Parade. And we've seen folks there from Ohio. A family was there, which is pretty neat. Also, Brenda talked to a lady there from California. So having a fun time there, experiencing our parades. And we have more Mardi Gras parades that are coming up around the corner for you that all kicks off this weekend through the following weekend. Are going to be very, very busy. Again, got to keep it up to date with KTBS, your Mardi Gras station. And again, that's, I believe, probably still the Blazing Barbies that might still be there going down. But we have many more groups there that are still coming on down, but stay with us for our coverage. Our coverage here live is going to continue here for you for a few more minutes here on KPXJ, showing you one of the many Mardi Gras parades that we bring you live coverage of, just showing so much fun here in our community as well. I believe they stopped off there to do a little bit of dancing there for us. Again, don't forget, everyone, too, you know, you've seen some of their floats that came by, representations of it. We have our sponsors. I want to remind everybody, too, of the sponsors for Crew of Harambee. They have their corporate sponsors, AT&T, Swepco, and Yoakum Toyota. They're happy to be their corporate sponsors for this year's festivities. So we're watching them come on down here for us on this parade route. Now, the crew itself has 2 floats, but as you're able to notice there, a lot more folks are participating in this parade also there for us. I'm not quite sure who this happens to be in the golf cart for us, seeing them come on down. We got numerous organizations still planning on participating in the parade that we might be able to see coming up for you, including Miles for Smiles, Kappa League, and the Centenary football team, and they may be coming down the road here a little bit later. Okay, and by the way, when we end our coverage here in just a moment live, we aren't done with this, okay? You can still watch along. All you got to do is go log on to ktbs.com, and we are going to continue coverage there. KTBS Plus there for you also. So many platforms you have an opportunity to go and watch so many of our coverages of various events on. And in this case here, the Crew of Harambee Parade, ktbs.com, KTBS Plus. We got about 60 seconds left there for you, and that actually happens to be one of the Kappa Leagues for us there. I saw their signs there for just a brief moment, marching down, and I see a band as well there in the far distance. I'm not sure on my list. It may be the BTW band there for you, one of our local high schools, but I'm making a guess there for us. That's supposed to be the lineup, so it perhaps is them. But again, we're going to wrap up our coverage for you. It's been a whole lot of fun here today. Great, amazing weather for the Crew of Harambee for the crew of Harambee celebrating 25 years. And don't forget, as we heard earlier, Harambee is Swahili for let's pull together. And that's exactly what we've been doing today, watching this parade going downtown. Again, folks, we appreciate it. KTBS.com, KTBS Plus. Go check out more of the parade there live.
This has been KTBS 3 and KPXJ CW21's coverage of the crew of Harambee Parade. Brought to you by M Group Environmental, Live Casino and Hotel Louisiana, and Shreveport Area McDonald's. Thanks for watching, and happy Mardi Gras.
Okay, welcome back once again, everybody. We are continuing our live coverage for you on KTBS.com and also on KTBS Plus. Again, this is live coverage for you, continuing coverage, streaming for you of the 25th year of the crew of Harambee Parade in downtown Shreveport. So it is turning out to be a wonderful day with itself as far as the weather's concerned. Temperatures close to 50 degrees, and I believe we'll be able to go back out there live for you and show you what is going on there as well. And that is where we find Brenda Till. Brenda, we're continuing our live coverage streaming now on our platforms. What's going on out there?
Viewers who are just joining us could not have joined at a better time. This is Booker T. Washington's band coming through right now. I'm going to step out of the way while you enjoy the music. From Alpha Psi pass through as well. This parade has been going on for more than an hour now, and it has really been out. From the folks who are lining the streets to enjoy it all, to those who are in the floats and in the vehicles throwing beads and candy to the kiddos outside. It has been a wonderful time of coming together. But let's take a look at what's behind me now. Abdul Temple number 94 from Shreveport, Louisiana. And I gotta tell you, there is more to come. I couldn't believe it. I went to the staging area before the parade began, and I'm telling you, there were vehicles as far as the eye could see, and this is evidence of it right here. The cars just keep coming and coming, and the smiles just keep getting bigger and bigger, as does the bounty of beads and candy as well. Some kiddos may need a larger bag to hold all that they are able to take home today from the crew of Harambee's Parade. They are celebrating 25 years. Quite amazing, and they have steadily grown and found greater purpose and greater reach throughout the community in Shreveport. This is absolutely amazing. As you may recall, the king this year is Damian Chapman. You know him from Orlando's. One of the oldest consistently owned black restaurants in the country, I believe. And Dr. Marquis Pierre, this year's queen. She is always very active. In fact, I have called on her several times, and she is She is one who knows everyone, Dr. Marquis Pierre. But what we see coming through right now is the Linwood Public Charter School, the home of the Warriors. Let's listen in. Cheerleaders. You can tell we have our drone here also. Some of the youngsters who are participating are getting pretty excited when they look up and see that drone. And here we have the mighty Cardinals. The Claiborne Cardinals. It is just outstanding. I cannot see the end of this parade, and I don't think anyone here wants to see the end of it either. Look at there. Got a few more schools coming through.
Look, say thank you.
Oh, we've got some dancing happening here. And of course, smiles. We've got the Hornets lined up just behind them. The green and gold. That's Walnut Hill, the Walnut Hill Hornets. At this point, you're still seeing cars and floats come through for the first time. And as I mentioned, the streets here are lined. This is Sigma Rho Omega, the debutantes there. But just a stone's throw from me, one street over, is the front end that you've already seen. They're making their way back up. These are the AKAs right now, throwing out candy and beads as well. The ladies in pink and green. Let's go! Oh, this is the good stuff. They've thrown out Tootsie Rolls, one of my favorites, and Hershey's. I've been giving away most of my candy. I think I may keep this for myself. But I started to tell you, the crowd over on Texas Street is as large as the one here on Milam. And there is not much space, not a foot of space in between people here, all the way from the starting point down to the end. The community has definitely shown up, and I also have to say, I can't tell you how many times folks have said thanks to KTVS for being here. So we've got another band coming, and they are active. I can't wait to see this one. We're checking out this band together. Oh my gosh, the drum major just did the splits. And of course, with all that excitement, of course, it's Huntington High. Let's check it out.
They so Huntington.
chance recently to talk to the folks over at Huntington High, and what they told me is that they are so proud to be a part of the band. You know, you've got your football players, you've got your basketball players, but the members of the band couldn't be more excited. It keeps them focused. They have requirements to make sure that they're excelling in the classroom, and they put in a lot of work. They're there early in the morning as well as late in the afternoon. Are we ready for the Harambee float? Are you ready for the Harambee float? Let's go. It's time for the crew of Harambee float. Taking their time, making their way through this grand, it feels so grand as they're making their way down Milam right now. And they're certainly taking their time with the crowd who's out, came here to support all that they do. I have a glimpse of our queen, this year's queen, Dr. Marquis Pierre. Look, Southern is also, here's our king, there's Damien. Look at there, look at Southern. All right, Southern looking good. Oh!
Put your hands up, we gonna do it. How y'all doing?
They have great representation on the float. And wait, there's more. We saw Marquis Pierre on one side of the float, Damian Chapman on the opposite end. I think I have stuffed shrimp in my hand. And if you've never had Orlando stuffed shrimp, you are missing out. They are throwing cups, they're throwing candy, they're throwing beads, and their beads are large, so they're throwing stuffed animals. Oh my goodness, what? Oh, and there's more. How about the Southern University Marching Band? This just gets better and better. Shreveport to help celebrate their 25th anniversary, and they did it up big. No doubt about it. The crowd, this is one that I just did not want to end. Patrick, I'm going to send it back to you. Wow. In fact, I'm enjoying this so much, I'm going to cheat. I'm going over on Texas Street to see if I can catch one more glimpse of that Southern band. But don't forget, if you would like to check out the bands, you can. The party is not over. We're going over to the Municipal because several of the bands will perform there, and I can promise you it's going to be a good time. So here live on Milam Street for the crew of Harambee MLK Day Parade, sponsored by AT&T on President's Day. I'm Brenda Till, sending it back to you. And there's my stuffed shrimp.
I wonder if she's bringing anything back to me. She never said that. She said candy maybe earlier. Never heard anything about stuffed shrimp. Anyway, everybody, man, tell you what, the weather turned out to be a great day. Parade turned out to be a great time as well. We want to thank you once again for watching, and thanks again to the crew of Harambee for partnering with us to bring it all to you. And as we wrap things up, we thought it's only fitting that we go outside and we take a look again outdoors for you to see what is going on.
This has been KTBS 3 and KPXJ CW21's coverage of the crew of Harambee Parade. Brought to you by M Group Environmental, Live Casino and Hotel Louisiana, and Shreveport Area McDonald's. Thanks for watching, and happy Mardi Gras!